Hey, Tribe of Light, it is PinkBella. How are you all? It is the 5-5 portal. It is the Facebook Live and Love on May 5th, 2020. And I am live. Whenever you pop on, say aloha. Let me know where you are, how you're doing on the planet. For those of you who are new to my page, welcome. And for all of you who are part of this High Vibe Tribe, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I needed to take a little hiatus last week. It was unplanned, but the universe guided me to take a break, and I'm really glad I did. I have lots of information for us. Whenever you watch this is fantastic. Whenever, if you can share it, great. Type in the comments how you're doing. If you have a question you'd like to share, please do that as well, and I'll check in with you at the end. We have so much going on, Tribe. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. We are, well, today, this first 2 weeks in May is going to be another accelerated transformation, both personally and collectively. And it's going to sort of accelerate us and prepare us for June and the June solstice, okay? But as a collective, as you all know, we're going through so much. Many countries still in self-isolation, as we are here in Canada. But for those of you who are new, or whenever you watch this later, I'm an Ascension Guide Away show where I help twin flames and starseeds and light workers all around the planet, because that's been my journey. I'm also working on bringing in new things for you all to assist all of us together. And I'll share more about that as we are moving forward. So we have a massive, massive yes. The light codes are very intense. The collective is going through so much. Today is a 555 portal, so happy 555 portal. And we're also into a super full moon in Scorpio, which started in January. I believe we've had 4 or 5 back to back now. And we have, okay, I wrote this all down because there's so much. We also have 3 major planets that are going retrograde in the next few days. Saturn, Jupiter, and Venus. Saturn and Jupiter are 2 of the largest planets in our solar system, and they impact us greatly chakra-wise, energy-wise, and with everything going on in our reality. We're basically going through a massive internal cleanup and clearing up, not only individually, but as the collective moves through 2020. With Venus retrograde, that's going to be a real look again about our personal relationships, our relationship to love, and who's part of our tribe and who isn't, and also another deeper inner working with self-love and being sovereign. The other huge bit of news is the nodes have just changed. So they only change every 18 months. I just found out the previous nodes, Cancer with the North Node and Capricorn South Node, we're just moving, like we just have moved in the last couple days to the new nodes. But I found out that those nodes were my nodes as well, which I did realize, but also that I just went through a node return, which I didn't even know existed. So the last 18 months has been an accelerated process for me to stabilize and find my way with my work with all of you, and also find where I'm supposed to be on the planet to stay stable. So that's what the Cancer for me has been all about, the home and the stability of the home. And for the nodes now, the North Node is now in Gemini. The South Node is now in Sagittarius. So the North Node is air, and I've been listening to other astrologers. Aloha. I've been listening to other astrologers, and there is going to be a focus on the air element for us for this year, for the next few years. And air is about moving forward, moving faster, and thinking quickly and mastering things quickly, and then making a collective decision or individual decision and moving forward. The South Node is going to be in Sagittarius. It is in Sagittarius, and it's fire, and it's about releasing, burning up, and letting go. So we're going to be going through a period, and I know that some of you already feel this and know this and see this too, where you can see the veils in our society and on the planet are being dissolved, and we all can feel clearly and see clearly what is the truth for us, maybe what is the truth for other people in our life, and it's different, but that we're to keep forging together as a soul tribe of light and keep moving forward together to assist our local tribes and to come together on the planet, okay? So I'm finding my way into how I can best all serve you through this process as well. 2 cards. I pulled some cards for us. I'm going to pull some chakra cards, and I'm just going to go through some of the messages that were given to me for this very powerful week. The main message I would give for all of you for this next couple days is go through a process of releasing, looking at everything in your reality, writing things on paper and burning them, small pieces of paper, small fires, and releasing and letting go and surrendering, and then creating your manifestations for what you would like for your heart with your journey over the next coming days, weeks, and months. Okay. So I was given 2 cards to show everyone just before I came on live. One is Council of Light. We have many beings of light, including individuals, individual councils that work with all of you individually, and then there's councils of light who are managing what's happening with my work, others' work, coordinating all of this, helping everybody on the planet. It says councils of light, divine orchestration helpers, and the subtle realms. Okay. And then the next card is Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. And also this next couple of weeks, this whole month of May is a fantastic time as we prepare for June. I believe there's going to be a Mercury retrograde in June. There's also going to be the eclipse season that starts. So we have a date with destiny these next 2 months to find out where we're supposed to be, make sure that we're right on our personal timelines, collectively how we're going to move forward, and making decisions about, what you choose to believe in your heart and what you know you came in to do. Okay. This is still a call for all ground crew, Starseed Ground Crew, Twin Flame Ground Crew, all of you on Soul Mission. This is a fantastic time, as you all know, especially if you're still self-isolating in your home or your town, to look at making your gifts to this tribe, to this planet, as we create new earth together. All right. So I'm going to just go through some of the notes and make sure that I bring in the messages that I was guided to give. So there were some key words that were given to me for this week, which is very powerful. Rewrite. We're going through a rewrite, a reset. Things will be removed out of our reality that no longer serve us. If we don't remove them consciously, they will be removed. Not to scare anyone. This isn't about being scared. This is just about changing timelines and realities. Okay. I'll give you an example. In my life, in a whirlwind, boom, my roommate came back for a week. It was like a very busy tornado in here for a week, and boom, today she's gone. So I've moved into another timeline, and so has she. Okay. So that's just a little example. Other keywords that came for me to share with you all is surrender. This is going to be a process of really activating your trust and faith in your journey as a soul. We all came here and we agreed in a way collectively to be going through this experience together, to unify together as a tribe. Okay, so this is to help us start to see each other not in separate countries, but as one tribe, that this is impacting everyone, and what can we do collectively to move forward and help each other. Okay, we're also to go through a period of acceptance, accepting what the current situation is, allow for things to flow in and out of our life without trying to cling on to anything, and be detached as well. So I was sort of given the information. We never know what's going to happen. So I don't know if there's going to be massive light codes this week. I don't know if there's going to be solar storms. There's something big that's coming this week with all of this, with this massive planetary shifts on so many levels. Something big is coming this week, and it could very well be some other news collectively. So we're just to detach and stay calm and be peaceful, and just watch it from afar and not try and get too involved in the drama. Okay. If you feel yourself going into any sort of fear or resistance, remove yourself, unplug yourself from your phones, don't watch the news, and just really detach and regroup and reboot and take really good care of yourself. Okay. I've been going for super long walks in nature, drinking lots of water, eating really good food, and just focusing on, it's spring here in the Northern Hemisphere. So focusing on the birds and the animals, and just trying to form a new way of normality that's actually not so bad. There's lots of things that we all could be worrying about, but we're just to focus and be grateful for what is working in our reality and the positive things. Okay. All right. Let me just make sure. There were 2 chakras. I'm going to pull some chakra cards for us, but 2 chakras that I know have been processing for myself the last 2 weeks since I was last live. One is the heart chakra, of course, and because it's the unification center, it's allowing us to feel our truth and see the truth actually through our heart. The other thing is the high heart, the cosmic heart, which is this around the thymus gland, which is our, masking our immune system, the lung area. some of you might have been experiencing some pains or will be. It's going through another massive activation and opening. I went through some pains a few nights ago, and it did transcend and move through, but I had to get up and have some water. And I was just given that it's just another divine feminine activation that we're going through right now to expand our superpowers, our intuitive abilities. All right. Okay. Some of the things that we're going to be processing this from today through the super full moon: a mental detox. This is to help dissolve any layers of the ego that we don't want to take forward with us. An emotional detox, clearing out any traumas, any maybe childhood traumas or any triggers that we might process through whatever comes our way this week. So I'm preparing you so you know if things are coming or if something happens in your reality, it's to help you process and clear out. We are definitely going through a rewrite and a redirect for our new timeline individually and collectively. And emotionally, like the Akashic card, we're going through a period of we're able to rewrite and redirect this old energies, like clearing out our closets, clearing out our baggage, decluttering. We're rewriting our personal Akashic records, and that's why the Akashic card came in. And you all know too, if you've worked with me, you know that I do Akashic readings and healings and clearings as well, because this is an opportune time again for us to clean out our Akashic records as we look at anything that we have still been sort of clinging on to. We never know it's there until we get triggered. So I had my surprise this past week. You all might be having some surprises this week, like events that just something quickly turns. And that's usually what happens in an eclipse as well. So just to let you know that there might be some quick things that happen in your reality, but it's to help you redirect to a new timeline, okay? Starseeds. As Starseeds, we are collectively, our planet is going through an area just where it is positioned and how we're sort of traveling as a universe at the moment. We're very close, and we're receiving many messages from the Pleiadian system, Orion, Andromeda, Sirius, and Arcturus. And I actually started to receive a message from the Arcturian Council of Light this morning, but I got interrupted. So when that comes in, I will bring it all to you. And I'm hoping to go live on YouTube on the super full moon. So I'll let you know, okay? But we're very close to those systems right now. So any of you who resonate with being those types of starseeds, your star family of light wants to come in and connect and communicate with you, okay? And I think that might be it. And I'm going to pull some cards for us. Yes. And then I'm going to pull some cards for us. And then I'm going to check in on you all and see if you have any questions. Okay. So before I pull the chakra cards, I pulled some dragon cards for us. I really felt like we needed some dragon energy this week. Just with, as soon as there's any sort of so much astrology happening at once in a 2-week period, it's a reflection of the planets are connected to our chakra system. So it's a reflection of we're going through like another deep chakra reactivation, reboot, clearing out people out of our lives. Maybe through this process of isolation, you, me, all of us assumed that certain people would come into our reality and we'd be spending more time online or connecting with certain people, and that hasn't happened. And so use this time as a gift of freedom from what you maybe expected into redirecting something that you would like to do, okay? So the dragons, I just feel like we needed that dragon energy to help us through this week as well. So some of these dragon cards might resonate with you too. So the first card I pulled was the Alpha Dragon, harnessing the divine masculine power of creation. So it's a great time this week to be creative or find something creative. And this is interesting with the Alpha Dragon. Destroy the old, visualize your dream, help to manifest a new world. So that's why the Alpha Dragon. And these are the dragon cards by Diana Cooper. Okay. The next card that came in, which is beautiful because the North Node is in Gemini. We are in Taurus energy right now, which is an earth sign, very earthy, helping us focus on staying grounded, being connected to the earth. How can we help the earth? Then we're going to be moving into Gemini, which is an air sign. And the air dragon came forward, okay? So the air dragon says, helps you rise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope, see life from a higher perspective. So the advice or the message I was given is we're to look at everything from a higher perspective, that everything is being divinely orchestrated to help us all individually and as a collective. So much of what is happening right now is opening up people's hearts and awakening more of the collective. And much of the collective is awake now. It's very amazing. So we're to try and detach and look at things from a higher perspective. A Starseed card came in, the blue dragon from the Pleiades. So there we go. So if you connect with the Pleiadian emissaries of light, I work with them often. Prepares you to, so the blue dragon from the Pleiades helps you to accept source universal healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. Okay, so there's that connection and that message with our heart activation, our heart chakra activation we're all going through right now. And then the more Starseed, dark blue galactic dragon wanted to come in as well. So I feel like many of you are actually very open now to knowing you're a starseed and accepting that you have other councils of light that would like to work with you as well. Dark blue galactic dragon helps you listen to the voice of source and the universe. It's igniting the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter into higher service. So how awesome is that? Okay, so the deep blue galactic, lots of blue. Oh, yes. And I was got to share with you all. I'll share more in the next 2 days. I saw blue energy coming off of our mountains today. Very, very clear, like a very clear blue line on the mountains. The Work Your Light deck, before those cards, I pulled as a theme. I wanted to pull cards for us for this week for this 5/5 portal and the super full moon and the nodes shifting and all of that. So those nodes, by the way, are managing. The North Node in Gemini is managing our direction for the next 18 months. So it's going to be in high vibe Gemini energy, much to do with the twin flame and divine partnership unions, but it's going to be redirecting us for 18 months, and it's where we're going. Sagittarius is sort of where we're releasing and letting go of the fire energy, and then Gemini is we're moving forward quickly, okay? So the first card that came in is transformation. For all of us, okay. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. The next message that came in is the Pleiadians came in super, super strong. So I'll see if they've got a message for my live on YouTube and bring that in for you all. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, yeah, I just got goosebumps, so they have a message. I'll bring that in. I'll probably do it live on Thursday. And the final card is don't dim to fit in. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And I know I'm getting goosebumps. So I know everyone is sort of monitoring what's happening. Even myself, I've been guided to just go easy with what I share with you all, because a lot of social media is being monitored, watched, things are being removed. So I will just keep it high vibe for today. But just trust your heart and know that anything that might be triggering you in the media, it's something that's in our cellular DNA that either our ancestors have experienced or we've experienced on another timeline. And so the fear is real, but we can clear the fear and then we can look at it from a higher perspective. That's where I'm at now. I've moved through a lot of it, but I'm very conscious and aware what the game is right now, and what the game, for me to still be here with all of you, I have to be kind of laying low. So let's pull some chakra messages for divine feminines. Just going to do collective messages today and just sort of see, besides the high heart and the cosmic heart, what archangels want to come in and what chakras are going to be key for these next couple days and these portals. Okay, so right off the bat, one of the twin flame cards, the divine union cards at the bottom, but there's that heart chakra activation, that opening, that expansion, and there might be something that's going to be bringing you great joy through this portal, but you also might be having to clear out any sort of grief, sadness. That's what's been a theme in my sessions. That's what the thymus gland, the high heart, is all about. Like if the energy gets stuck, it's like grief and depression and sadness from this lifetime or other lifetimes. So that's part of the healing and the clearing, but much of it is preparing for the divine partnerships, okay? And they absolutely are part of the grand scheme. It's been just a maneuvering in and out for everyone to kind of get ready. And apparently as a collective, we're supposed to be going through much together at the moment, and that's the priority, okay? Other chakras for divine feminine, sacral, Okay, and there's that energy of, yeah, I shared about this the last 2 lives ago. Atlantis and Lemuria are coming up for myself and for many of you. There are and were some traumas from those timelines that are being healed and cleared out. This is also the sacral chakra. So this is about creativity and joy and, you know, what can you use this time for to create your next reality and what you would like to do, okay? Next chakra, the starseed, it says cherish. So a lot of you as divine feminines, you're ready to just embrace being a starseed and bring in some information for the collective. And that's a higher chakra. That's the 11th chakra that's opening and activating for you. And then Archangel Michael, boldness, crown, and third eye. And I was feeling crown chakra downloads earlier today. So that's for divine feminines. I'm just going to turn a light on because the sun just disappeared. Okay. You never know what's going to happen. Okay. I'm going to just pull some divine masculine cards now and see if any masculines, if you're on, yay. And if not, maybe you'll see this later. For those of you who are in divine union and wondering what's going on with the masculines, this will also give you an idea. And we carry both anyway. We're activating all the chakras at all times, but okay, so yeah, we have root chakra, and there's that whale energy. So there's the connection to Lemuria and Atlantis, and I brought that in 2 weeks ago with the Atlantean Lemurian codes. So I will go in with the messages with the Pleiadians and see what else they wanted us to bring in. I feel like it's something connected to Atlantis. So I've been doing deep healing about Atlantis for years. Like the Atlantean activation for me in the early 90s, I cried for weeks. So maybe that's what's coming to head for many of you, is a lot of what's going on in the collective right now is actually at a cellular level, at a deep level, helping you remember the trauma of losing Atlantis, okay? So there's the root chakra for the masculine. That is carrying, it can carry stress and fear and anxiety when it's not being managed, or it could be being triggered right now. Soul star, meditation. So the soul star is activating for masculines. That's carrying your connection to the Akashic records. So it's carrying your past life memories, your karma, your abilities, your gifts. So that's coming forward. It's also the message is meditation. So this is an opportunity to find some tool at this time to help you meditate and stay calm, okay? And sometimes it's being active. Sometimes it's like a walking meditation or a running meditation. Sometimes it's not always sitting still. However, if you can get into a groove of finding a way to sit still, even if it's just quieting down at night and listening to some binaural beats before sleep, that's a great tool to start that you will have whenever a sense of slow moving normality comes back for some of you, maybe to go back to work. And we don't know when that's going to be at the moment, okay? I'm feeling June. I was feeling June about a month ago, so I'm feeling like in June there's going to be some movement. Starseed card came forward, divine masculine. So many of you as masculines, you know you're a starseed. It says serenity, so you know you're a starseed and you know you have gifts and abilities, and that's what the meditation is about. Your gifts are there. They're in the Akashic records, and they're just waiting to open and activate your DNA for you. And then I'm just going to do the bottom of the deck, Archangel Michael and patience. So a reminder that all portals are open. This is connected to your crown and your third eye, so you're fully being brought online at the moment. And you also, I'm just getting the message that some of you as masculines might need a lot of sleep right now through this week in this portal. You might be feeling fatigued and tired, or you could be the other way. You could be totally over amped up. So if you are, lean off the caffeine, well, because your body is processing the light codes, whether you're outside or not, okay? I've noticed that with us being here in the Northern Hemisphere, more sunlight, more daylight, more activations, less caffeine needed, okay? So there you go. So the cards are really similar, really, really similar. But what the difference is, I noticed root chakra kind of wobbly for you masculines, and then, and that has a lot to do too with it. As a masculine, whatever energy you resonate with as a masculine, if your reality got completely removed, you're either working from home or your company shut down or that sort of thing. That is the stability that your root chakra was sort of connected to. And now at the moment, you're trying to find another stable force. So your stable force is through your heart. It's through opening up and knowing that you came here for a higher purpose, and that source, universal energy, your higher self want to come in and work with you. And you're being given an opportunity to find another stability outside of that 3D matrix reality that's going to help you move forward. Okay. All right. Beautiful. I'm just going to have another little sip. I'm just going to pull a couple more cards. I hope everybody is well. I just want to pull a couple of tarot messages for us and just see what the best messages are for us through. Okay, so first card that came in is number 11, balance. So we're going through a rebalancing process through today and the super full moon. I also want to share with you too that some of you might actually wake up feeling anxious, or you might just go through a process through the day where you just feel a wave of either sadness or anxiety coming through you, and that would be you feeling probably the collective energy. Okay, so breathe through it and use your tools is the message. Spiritual union. So again, some of you might be either connecting with or dreaming, having dreams about your divine partnership and your union, or being prepared for it, or knowing that this is a process. I know for many of you, for me, for years, going through full moons and new moons was incredibly painful portal, because of the external masculine feminine being separated. However, once you unify those parts of you within, it's less, it doesn't feel the same way anymore. But some of you might be at the beginning stage. It might be difficult to go through these portals. Others of you might be going through a real process of being prepared through these portals for the union, having dreams about this person. And then finally, power. So all of this whole process, this whole big week of shifts and changes, both externally and internally, are for you to step into your power. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So now I'm going to check in on everybody. I'm starting to get very warm, so I'm going to put my hair up. I'll say hi to everybody. Thank you, everyone. If this resonates too, please share. That would be great. I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. Aloha, Lori. Nice to see you. Aloha, Tanya. Aloha, Anna in Portugal. Yes, it's been very intense. Yeah, wherever you are too, just share with how things are going energetically for you personally and in your area. Hi from Ireland. Aloha, Asha. Hi, Shona. I know Shona's in Australia. Aloha, Australia. Hey, Laura. Yeah, I actually haven't been live for about 2 weeks. I was guided to take a break, so I need to take a break. Angel Glows, my dreams going, even your dreams last night. Yes. For the dream time, you can set intentions before you go to sleep for specific messages in your dreams, or if you want to connect with your team, etc. And make sure you wrap yourself in light and wrap your home in light, and you can actually redirect your dream time, because I do know that souls that aren't doing that right now are experiencing like nightmares. So just know, I often will wake myself up out of dreams. But yeah, I know dream time has been very intense for everyone right now, but you are receiving messages in your dreams. Aloha, Janelle. Nice to see you. Oh, Laura, oh, that's beautiful. Laura also pulled the Alpha Dragon and the Air Dragon. Thank you for the confirmation. That's great. Angel Gloves. I never fit in. Let's see. I'm not sure, Angel Gloves. I know, yeah, I'm not too sure. I know that probably, I'm just reading what you're saying with the family tree, that you're probably clearing out akashically anything connected to your family lineage at this time. We all are, that is for sure. Hello, Heather Dunwood from Arizona. Nice to see you. Okay, I feel like Facebook's only showing me part of the comments, because I see Tanya's comment, but it makes no sense, and it's almost like it's part 2. Oh, you're thinking about moving to the Antarctic to get away from the sun. It's been so intense. I think that there's still sun in the Antarctic. It definitely is intense. And for years, I mean, we are receiving light codes from the sun. For years, I hide from the sun pretty well all day till later in the day, and you can do that as well. And, you know, it's a process of every portal, we are being expanded to prepare for more. But I also want to share with you, some of you are being impacted by the technology changes. And I'm working on a process with my team as well to ensure that no matter what is happening, I'm I'm also working on a process with my team no matter what's happening electronically or ascension wise, that I just maneuver with it. It's just one day at a time. So remember, Tanya, we shared about that. This is one of your superpowers. You're ultra sensitive, and so your physical body is letting you know exactly what's going on in your reality. Okay. All right. Listen, beautiful tribe, I'm going to say aloha for now. I just wanted to jump on here for a little bit. I hope that that was helpful. I'll be back soon. Please share if this resonates with you. And I'll make an announcement on this page, but I feel like I'll be doing YouTube. I'll either be posting a video on YouTube or I'll be going live this Thursday for the super full moon. All right. Love you all. Take care. Thank you. Bye.